Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the Ielts speaking examination. Here I will be your examiner. My name is Lakshmi. In this examination, there are three parts. Shall we begin the part 1?
Sure.
Okay. In this session, I ask some general questions. Okay. May I know your full name?
My full name is Ashish Sakra.
How may I address you?
You can call me as Ashish.
Okay. May I see your ID?
Sure. Here's my passport.
Okay. Okay, Ashish. Where do you come from?
I come from a semi-urban village named Kuapadi on the way to Kolkata.
Okay. What work do you do?
I work in an American BPO named Sutherland Global Limited in Kakinada.
Okay. Is it interesting?
You mean the work?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, work has its own pressures, but I still enjoy the work I do, and it's the income for me.
Do you miss being a regular student?
I was doing my post graduation as a regular student in Baramada College, and now I am pursuing my PG in literature as a distant student in MG University, and of course I miss my college days and the time I spend with my friends.
Okay, Ashish, do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a one-storied house.
Can you please describe it little?
Sure. It's a small house with a living room and a hall, and we have 2 bedrooms and a small kitchen, and there is a beautiful garden, and my mom grew some vegetables on the terrace.
Who do you live with?
I live with my family. In my family, there is my father, mother, brother, and my sister is recently married, and we have some pets at home.
How long have you lived there?
We've been living there for around 3 years now.
What's your favorite pet animal?
As I said before, we have a dog, and obviously, dog is my favorite pet animal.
What's the most popular pet animal in India?
I think dog will be the most popular pet animal in India, as most of the household has a dog for them to pet and to protect their house.
Have you ever had a pet before?
We had several pets, like right now we have a dog and some rabbits and hens at our home.
Where do you prefer to keep your pets, inside or outside?
It depends on the stage of their life. Like we had a parrot and we kept it inside our home due to the safety. And as I said before, we have a dog, and she was inside the house for around 4 months, and now she's in the kennel as she's a large breed, a Rottweiler.
Okay, Ashish, this is the end of the part 1 session. For the section, shall we begin the part 2 section?
Sure.
For the part 2, we will give a cue card. So you should answer the question according to that sub questions. Okay? Okay. You have 1 minute time to prepare, and you should at least speak 2 minutes.
Okay.
Describe the time when you had to sing a song or poem in front of the public. Where were you? What did you sing? How did you feel?
Okay.
Okay. Your 1 minute time starts now. Shall we begin?
Sure. Speech is the ability that makes humans different from animals. In my opinion, every person who has the ability to speak can sing as well. It is one's sense of pitch and tempo makes us a good singer and a bad singer. I'm a freelance singer and I have a band, and we have performed on a lot of stages. But when I look back to my career, one of the most memorable moment is the first time I was on the stage. I think it was in my 7th standard. I performed a poem written by Father George Senjeril, which was sung by the famous Malayalam poet Muriyan Katakada. The poem's name was Chankile Choria, and I sang it on the stage on the day of the talent festival in my school. And I was very excited and well prepared for the song, but as I stepped on the stage, the fear and the tension rushed in, and it was very difficult for me to complete the performance. And my eyes were completely shut during the whole performance, and I managed to end it, and I received a huge applause from my friends and teachers, and it still fuels my entire career till now, and I still cherish that moment.
Okay, that was good. That's the end of the part 2 examination. Okay, shall we move on to the part 3?
Sure.
Sure. In this session, we will discuss some general topics according to the part 2 section.
Okay.
Okay. Do teenagers and adults enjoy the same kind of music?
No, I don't think so. Once I was traveling on a bus and I met an old man. I had my guitar with me and he asked me what type of guitar, and we started the conversation and we discussed about different eras of music and the artists of his time and our time. And I remember that he mentioned nowadays our youngsters are more focused on the beat of the song rather than the melody in it.
What are the factors that make people like a song?
Okay, the song is a composition of lyrics, tune, and the orchestration. There are these other components that make people love a song. Some people prefer the lyrics rather than the tune, and mostly what makes people a song enjoyable is the melody. That's what I believe.
On which occasions do people in your country sing together?
Okay, there are several national events like Independence Day, Republic Day, and so on, when we all sang the national anthem together. And in our church, we sang the carol song on the Christmas Eve together.
Do you often like to sing?
Yeah, I love to sing, and I believe it was free my soul, and I enjoy myself while singing, and I forget the things around me.
Okay, Ashish, this is the end of the part 3 section and also the IELTS examination. You can check the result after 13 days, and all the very best for your